Hey, I'm Pani and this is my channel. So today I'm just going to be talking about some of the games that I've been playing recently, and I'm going to talk about how far I've got, what I think of them so far, just so you guys can hear about what I'm playing and if I like it or not. And I'm going to be uploading a video similar to this around this time every week from now on, so there's something to look forward to. And before I forget, my posters arrived, so the house is covered in all my posters now, which is awesome. You can see I've got a Mario Galaxy one, around, I can't really get my fingers in the right spot, that's what she said. But you know, around there you can see the Mario Galaxy poster. I've got a Red Dead one over there, and a Paper Mario up there, and you know, they're row, which is cool. But onto the games I've been playing, and this week I've been playing a lot of Ocarina of Time and Yakuza 4 on PS3 and Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 64, but I'm playing the GameCube collector version on the Wii, so I'm playing over 3 generations of Nintendo consoles, which is kind of cool. So first I'll talk about Ocarina of Time, and very fitting because I'm wearing my Nintendo shirt today. But yeah, I managed to finish Ocarina of Time. It took 11 years for me to finish that game. I started when I was about 8 and I just didn't play that often, or I played a lot but I didn't get that far. And you know, this time I actually sat down, finished the game, it feels awesome to have actually finished a Zelda game, especially. Yeah, this is the first Zelda game I've ever actually finished, which is, you know, really exciting. It's just, I don't know, I'm really set on doing a Zelda marathon and finishing the rest of them now, going back to the start. And I actually started trying to do that. I went back to Adventure of Link, Zelda 2, and wow, that game's awful. I tried, I can't even, I'm at the boss of Parappa Palace, but I'll get onto that another time. But yeah, now onto Ocarina of Time discussion. What is my shirt doing? Yeah, so Ocarina of Time, finished it, it's awesome and I loved it, but I still feel like it is a little overrated like everyone else says. It was the big first 3D Zelda game, everyone knows that, blah blah blah, and it did get impressive, really impressive scores, but it is a little bit overrated. It was a really fun game. I don't have anything bad to say about it, but I do feel that Majora's Mask, what I played of that, does outshine it in a lot of aspects, mostly the story and the emotion it manages to convey, but I've done a whole video about that, so I'm not going to bore you with that today. I really did enjoy Ocarina of Time, though. I'm really glad I got to sit down and actually finish it. The Water Temple was the bit that I was really dreading, because I'm not very good at 3D puzzle games. I'm really bad at the Zelda ones, and I'm really bad at Portal, because I'm just not good at doing puzzles in a 3-dimensional area. I'm good at puzzles in Professor Layton games, when they're just kind of sitting in front of me, but yeah, in Zelda and stuff like that, I'm not that good at it, so I was really dreading the Water Temple because I'd heard that it was so difficult and people had stopped playing because of the Water Temple, so I got in and I'm oh god, I'm not looking forward to this at all. But I actually enjoyed the Water Temple. I didn't have much trouble at all. The only real trouble I had was fighting Dark Link, and I ended up resorting to the Din's Fire, which is very cheap, but it worked. But I actually really enjoyed the Water Temple. I had more trouble in the Fire Temple, which I did not enjoy at all, except for the boss fight. The boss fight was kind of fun, but yeah, I really did not like the Fire Temple much. Hated it a lot more than the Water Temple. I was also really not looking forward to the Shadow Temple. At the very start of it, I was really freaked out. I was playing at 3 AM, so it was dark and creepy, and I was starting playing, and the first bit of the Shadow Temple I find a lot spookier than the rest. That first bit where you have to go in, there's hidden walls everywhere, and the walls are they're kind of skulls, and it's all red and scary and blood dripping, and it keeps coming up with those pop-ups talking about Hyrule's bloody past, and I hated that bit. I was oh god, the temple's going to suck. But then I got past that bit, and I kind of it's they kind of toned down the spookiness a little bit after that initial shock, because it wasn't that scary after that. I didn't have much trouble with it at all. I enjoyed it after that, and it was probably my favorite boss battle. I really liked the Bongo fight. I wore the hover boots, so I didn't have much trouble being bounced around, but no, I did enjoy that one. That was actually pretty fun. So yeah, to summarize, Ocarina of Time finished, finally, after so long. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. I'm going to either go back and play one of the old ones that I haven't played properly, Legend of Zelda, or Zelda 2 maybe, but it's so hard. Or maybe Link to the Past, because I haven't played very much of that either, and it's the biggest 2D game according to everyone. Or I might play Majora's Mask, but I was going to play it on the Collector's Edition disc, but because it's not made for it, it's emulated kind of weird, so it actually runs faster than it should, and there's freezing glitches, and I'm just not really into it, so I'm thinking of buying it on the Virtual Console to play, so probably either Majora's Mask or an older game next, but yeah, look forward to updates from that. And now for the second game, as I said earlier and as you can read in the title, it's Yakuza 4 on PS3. I didn't actually pay for this game. I won it at a trivia night thing, which is really, it's awesome to win a game. I was yeah, free game. So, playing Yakuza 4, it's pretty fun. I like the combat. The combat's really fun. I haven't played any Yakuza games before this, so I wasn't really sure what to expect out of it. But the main critique I've got so far is there are so many cutscenes, and they're all so long, and they're not skippable. And at the start of it, I was trying to really get into the story, and I was like, this will be an interesting story. I'm gonna pay attention to the story and get right into it. But I couldn't, because the cutscenes can't really hold my attention. It's sort of frustrating because they're so long. Like, I sat down to one the other night. I was like, I'm just going to watch this cutscene and go to bed after that because it was, really late at night. The cutscene went for, I'm not even kidding, it went like between 20 and 25 minutes, which is just way too long for a game, in my opinion. That's like a whole TV show. That's not a game cutscene, that's a TV show. Aside from the length and ridiculous amount of cutscenes, so I am enjoying this game. The cutscenes are my only real problem, but the combat bits are really fun. It's kind of a random combat, like, what are they called? Like random encounters, like in other game, like in RPG game, but it's kind of random encounters because you'll be running around the city, and you'll run past someone who'll just it'll go into a little mini cutscene, of course, and they'll kind of be like, oh, hey buddy, I'm gonna steal your wallet, and you're like, no, I don't think so, and then you kick his ass, which is fun. But the combat is really fun. I think you play as 4 characters throughout the entire game. I'm only at the first part, so I've only played as one guy so far, and they apparently all have different fighting styles, but basically this guy's is pretty simple. You combo with square, and this is for the PS3 version, obviously. You combo with square, you do a kick with triangle, you grab with circle, and I forget what X does something. Does it? I don't know. You also pick up items with circle, which is pretty cool. You pick up a bike and just smash them with it. I'm into that. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to get around to finishing Yakuza 4, but it does seem like the kind of game I'm going to play for a while, like a few weeks, and then I'll probably just forget about it, or I might go back to it sometime in the future, but we'll see. I'm not sure if I will get around to finishing it ever, but what I've played with so far is pretty fun, and for a game that I got for free, it works out pretty well. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. I will have another episode up of Pani Playing sometime next week, probably. Or around the same time next week. I'm going to stick to this upload schedule. I've actually made a little change to it. I'm going to be doing 3 videos every week, not 3 one week, then 4 the next week. The third video is going to alternate every week. It's going to be, one week will be a viewer suggestion video, and then the next week it'll be a kind of like a more fun video, like a list or kind of like a mini debate-ish kind of video, just letting you know what's happening. But like I said, that's it for now. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you aren't subscribed already. Don't forget to leave some sort of comment if you have anything to say about what I said today, if you're playing the games, what you think of them, blah 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 blah. Don't forget to start leaving suggestions for my viewer video, because I will do that this week or next week. I haven't decided what I'll do for my next video this week, but leave suggestions for that because I want to know what to do. Don't forget to check my Twitter, my Facebook, or my blog for updates and everything about me. The links are all in the description, so you can check them there. And for now, that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!